Hello and welcome. The top stories today. The Federal Road Maintenance Agency launched a special intervention codenamed Operation Safeguard the Roads yesterday, Tuesday, aimed at reducing road traffic crashes in Kogi State. From Ecuador, the president emerged unharmed from an apparent gun attack on his motorcade yesterday, Tuesday. That's according to a top minister. And in sports, we hear that at least 17 Super Eagles players, including star forwards Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman, have arrived in Polokwane, South Africa, as Nigeria intensifies preparations for Friday's crucial 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying clash against Lesotho. My name is Chioma Vickwemeka. Welcome to the news here today on the midweek. The news in full. We begin in Kogi State, where we hear that the Federal Roads Maintenance Agency launched a special intervention codenamed Operation Safeguard the Roads yesterday, Tuesday, aimed at reducing road traffic crashes in Kogi State. The program was inaugurated by Mr. Mukhtar Abdurrahim, the Federal Road Maintenance Engineer in the state, at Ochadamu along the Itobe-Ayiwa Road. Abdurrahim explained that the initiative seeks to enhance the efficiency of federal roads for motorists while providing opportunities for youth along the road corridors. He added that the program aims to improve road safety and roadworthiness, reduce travel time and costs, and also provide temporarily employment opportunities for youth in the communities along major federal roads. We are following up on this story and we'll keep bringing the impact stories. We move right now to education, where the Senior Staff Association of Nigerian Universities and the Non-Academic Staff Union of Educational and Associated Institutions have declared a one-day protest for Thursday, that'll be tomorrow, over the federal government's failure to meet their demands. Acting under the Joint Action Committee, both unions have directed all their branches to hold joint emergency meetings today, Wednesday, to mobilize members for protest activities. This will include marches on different campuses, placard displays, and press briefings. The decision followed a comprehensive review of government actions at JAC's meeting on October 6 after several ultimatums had expired without resolution. Among the contentious issues are the alleged inequitable disbursement of the 50 billion naira and allowances, delays in renegotiating the 2009 federal government NASU/SANU agreements, non-payment of 2-month outstanding salaries, arrears of 25 and 35% salary increment, and non-remittance of third-party deductions for May and June 2022. JAC had earlier issued a 7-day ultimatum to the government on September 15, later extending it to another 14 days, which expired on Monday, October 6. Quite interesting. We are following up on the story and we'll keep bringing you updates. President Bola Tinubu on Monday evening accepted the resignation of the Minister of Innovation, Science and Technology, Geoffrey Nnaji, following some allegations of certificate forgery levied against him. President Tinubu appointed Nnaji in August 2023. Highly placed sources from the presidency said that President Tinubu had asked Nnaji to honorably resign rather than firing him publicly. The decision was finalized yesterday evening at the State House, Abuja, after a brief meeting between the president and key advisors. The development comes just days after an investigative report published on Saturday at the weekend, which alleged that Nnaji submitted forged academic and NYSC certificates to President Bola Tinubu and the Senate during his ministerial nomination process in 2023. In Anambra State, stakeholders have been asked to collaborate with teachers to encourage them give out their best to the teaching profession. The state chairman, Nigeria Union of Teachers, Anambra State Chapter, Comrade Chika Chukwudozie, made the appeal in Awka in celebration of 2025 World Teachers Day, which is observed annually every 5th of October. The day, themed Recasting Teaching as a Collaborative Profession, highlights the importance of collaboration as a driver of educational transformation. She noted that input equals output, pointing out that more support teachers receive, the more impact they will make on school children, and she commended Governor Chukwuma Soludo, whom she said has done marvelously well for teachers in Anambra State. We will take a break right now. When we return on the news, we will move to Enugu State, where we hear the government has actually, in partnership with the federal government, they launched the Maternal and Neonatal Mortality Innovation Initiative. These and other stories will come your way after this time out. Stay with us. Glad to have you right here on the news. They call it the MAMI project, which is where the Enugu State government, in partnership with the federal government, launched the Maternal Neonatal Mortality Innovation Initiative. It's actually a project aimed at reducing maternal and neonatal death in the state. National Lead Coordinator of the Sector-Wide Approach SWAP team, Mr. Abraham Amadu, said the project would focus on 3 local government areas in Enugu State, that's Oji River, Iweze North, and Isuzo, which have recorded the highest maternal and neonatal mortality figures. The initiative was unveiled during a 5-day stakeholders workshop in Enugu titled Enugu State Maternal and Neonatal Mortality Reduction Innovation Initiative, MAMI Co-Creation Workshop. The workshop brought together key actors from the health sector, civil society, and development partners. Speaking during the commencement of the workshop, Amado explained that it would produce an implementation roadmap to reduce maternal and neonatal death in high-burden areas through targeted, community-driven and facility-based interventions. Away from Enugu State and Nigeria, we move to Ecuador, where the president emerged unharmed from an apparent gun attack on his motorcade on Tuesday. That's according to a top minister. Daniel Noboa was opening a water treatment plant in central Ecuador when he was swarmed. His convoy was set on by hundreds of protesters, according to the Environment Minister Ines Manzano. About 500 people showed up and were throwing stones at him. And there were obviously bullet marks on the president's car as well, she said. The government released a video purportedly taken from inside the motorcade that showed protesters draped in flags scrambling to find rocks and bricks to haul as the presidential vehicle passed. Ecuador has faced days of sometimes violent protest over a move to raise diesel prices. The government has accused cartels who are vying for control of cocaine trading routes of being behind the unrest. Away from Ecuador right now, we move to the interesting world of sports, where at least 17 Super Eagles players, including star forwards Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman, have arrived in Polokwane, South Africa, as Nigeria intensifies preparations for Friday's crucial 2025 FIFA World Cup qualifying clash against Lesotho. The players joined camp on Tuesday, a day after the technical crew and backroom staff arrived to officially open the team's base. Nigeria currently sits 3rd in Group C of the CAF World Cup qualifying series with 11 points from 8 matches. The Super Eagles must win their remaining 2 fixtures and hope for a favorable result from South Africa and Benin Republic to keep their qualification hopes alive. The 3-time African champions will face Lesotho on Friday in Polokwane in what is expected to be a decisive must-win encounter. This is wishing them the very best of luck. Well, that's it on the news this midweek. A quick reminder of our top stories. We told you that the Federal Maintenance Agency launched a special intervention codenamed Operation Safeguard the Roads on Tuesday yesterday, aimed at reducing road traffic crashes in Kogi State. Ecuador's president emerged unharmed from an apparent gun attack on his motorcade Tuesday. A top minister said Daniel Noboa was opening a water treatment plant in central Ecuador when his convoy was set on by hundreds of protesters, according to the Environment Minister Ines Manzano. At least 17 Super Eagles players, including star forwards Victor Osimhen and Ademola Lookman, have arrived in Polokwane, South Africa, as Nigeria intensifies preparations for Friday's crucial 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifying clash against Lesotho. Many thanks for joining us. Of course, do well to watch that all-important and interesting match, and do well to root for Nigeria. Thank you so much for watching us. My name is Chioma Vic Chukwemeka. Do have the best of the midweek. Stay with us.